Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, a little upgrade for the Rock Slide RedCat Racing RS10 crawler. We went from the original black servos that came with it. They were like a 100-ounce servo from what I found out. And so we ended up in the very end result, bottom line, we went to the Traxxas 2075s. They offer 180 ounces of torque. Now, if you want to figure it out, divide 16 ounces into 180. That'll tell you how many pounds worth of torque these things can put out. And so they do a really good job. Plus, they're a much faster responding servo, you know, compared to the stock servos. And they better be at 50 bucks a pop. Now, I didn't have to pay that because with all the trade deals I've been doing lately, I was able to acquire 2 of these, and they're still in great shape. So I've managed to set them up and put them in. And I did actually go out and buy plastic dip today and some marine grease to do waterproofing with, because I'm still going to have to waterproof my ESC and my receiver. So I ordered in some extension wires for the servos and for the ESC, because you got to plug those extension wires in and then dip your receiver in. And you know, same with your ESC, you're going to have to dip it and cover that or paint it on, whatever. I think I might end up painting the ESC but with the plastic dip, but the receiver I'm going to dip with the extension cables. And this guarantees me that if I submerge this thing or flip upside down in the creek or whatever, no matter what kind of mud or water gets shot through it, I'm still going to be driving. You know, and that's the key thing here. None of this gear on the Rock Slide is even slightly or remotely water resistant. So very important that if you're gonna go rock crawling and you want to go through streams and stuff, if you want to keep your electronics working, you either upgrade to waterproof gear or you waterproof the stuff that you've got. And plastic dip does a really awesome job of waterproofing. You can also get the paintable tape too. But I went with the Traxxas servos because I have them on hand, and so that actually saved me $100 right there, because I was actually going to go out and buy some brand new ones, but my wife was kind enough to let me take her 2075 servo out of her Stampede and replace it with a 2056, and then I had my other 2075, so you know, it only makes sense. You got to put these things and match them, right? And her Stampede actually runs beautiful with the 2056. You know, even though it's 100 ounces of less torque, it still runs awesome. So Traxxas is definitely what I would consider to be a little underrated, you know, as far as their specs go. So basically their stuff is a lot more ballsier than what they say it is. So that's kind of proved it to me when I took the Stampede out today and decided to bash it a bit to make sure everything was going to be fine. So if you're looking for an upgrade and you want to do it cheap, you can go plastic dip. Now, this plastic dip stuff here that I've got, see if that goes in it. Yeah, that's in camera. Good. This stuff cost me $25 a Canadian Tire for a thing of plastic dip. And the marine grease is actual marine grease that you're going to need. This was $5. So 30 bucks, and I can do an awful lot of plastic dipping of a lot of stuff. So that's kind of a nice advantage that way. But this is the clean look, and I like the blue on the servos too, the blue and the black mix that they have. So you know, it's just kind of me. But as far as the rest of the electronics go, I don't care what they look like. They're dipped, they're waterproof. That's all I care about in the end. You know, I'm not going to worry too much. So, but anyway, so that's our upgrade that we've got for now. Our next upgrade, like I said, is going to be the extension wires and waterproofing all this stuff. And I may or may not do a video on doing that, but I am going to be practicing first with the plastic dip so I get it right the first time, because I don't want to make a big ugly mess of good electronics. So I've actually got some guinea pig stuff here. And I'm also going to be waterproofing the original factory servos for this rig as emergency backups. So, but anyways, that's it. That's all. You know, feel free to leave your comments, and we'll check you in the next video.